The hype is real, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but the reveal showcase for Oblivion is now finally here. Today, what we're going to be doing is over a live reacting to the all will be revealed gameplay showcase of Oblivion Remastered. Now, I made a video the other day. We're talking about the overall remake, the remaster, some of the leaked images of this game, and I am beyond hype. Oblivion was one of my favorite Elder Scrolls games. Like, I enjoyed Morrowind. I really enjoyed Skyrim, but Oblivion has a special place in my heart. We are a minute left from the overall gameplay showcase of the Oblivion remaster. On that video, I will post it like at the end of the video of this one or in the top right hand corner, probably both, so you guys can be able to check it out because we have like the leaked images, just overall hype train. Like I said, we're now 30 seconds left. I'm going to switch this over to the overall like gameplay showcase, but I just want to thank you guys, like all my new subscribers, everybody. We got a lot of stuff going on for the rest of this year, so let's hop on over. We're 20 seconds. We are here, full screen this bad baby. We like this is hype. This is hype. I've been wanting Oblivion remake or remaster or whatever for years now. They redid Skyrim 40 different goddamn times, multiple different console ports, X, Y, and Z. Give me Oblivion. Here we go. Bethesda Game Studios. Let's check it out. Virtuoso, like I said, Reddit user pulled a lot of information from Virtuoso's game's website. That's how we were able to get the leaked images. Ooh.
You hold our future in your hands. Take with you my blessings and the hope.
Oh my god. Yep, this is one of the leaked images.
Him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Yes. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, baby. Remastered. So, of course, now we know it's officially a remaster, not a remake. So we know like the graphics fidelity has been jumped up to a UE5. Okay.
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here. But what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters. Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series.
Yes, it was.
How we make games.
It won Game of the Year, some of the best. They got some of the best awards back in 06.
When it comes to a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time.
Yeah,
we want to keep those bones in place.
It's old.
We want some of that old charm.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Yeah, there are still quite a few people that I've worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years? I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like when you hear that music at the main menu, there's just like...
Do. Yep. It gives you chills. It just gave me chills just now. Oh my God.
Is the beginning of who I am as an individual, as a game developer.
Yeah.
It all starts with it.
Like I said, Oblivious were really kicked it off, man.
Me till release to realize how big this was?
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
Oh yeah, it
Such a key moment in our history of making games.
I'm gonna hit pause because thankfully we're on YouTube. Oblivion was one of those games that it was probably deemed as some of the best like RPG of its time. Now, of course, yes, we have Skyrim, which Skyrim has also superseded Oblivion, but Oblivion just holds a special place in a lot of people's hearts. Skyrim was released at the tail end of the PS3 360's life cycle. Oblivion is what got us. Oblivion and even like Fallout 3, New Vegas, like those games is what got us at the beginning of the life cycle. So just to kind of see like how Bethesda really shaped the RPG like network essentially, besides JRPGs of course, but it just watching how Oblivion has overall just changed the landscape of it, because this is back in 06, man. Yeah, I think it was 06. I think it was one of the first RPGs to come out for the PS3 and 360. But let's continue.
And the evolution of how we
correct me if I'm wrong.
And having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've
our emperor.
Tamriel's emperor.
Yeah, okay, so 2006.
But for
okay.
all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which
Ooh. Damn, okay, he looks good. But yep, some of the leaked images we saw. Oh my god. All the creatures look so much better as well. Oh my
Whether
god.
you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible. When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
Bro, yeah, you have to give Virtuoso
We
their
wanted to make the
applause, man.
remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
Will DLC be remade as well?
About time someone got here. Huzzah!
Even the Oblivion gates, man.
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim.
Yep.
You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
From unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine.
Bro,
so
what?
You get the full experience.
So they did remaster everything.
On a personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience.
Dude, this game looks fucking crazy.
This is a dream project for me, right? I mean, I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well,
He a fan.
Perhaps 10,000 hours?
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
Honestly, I I honestly feel what these dev teams are feeling right now, because like I said, I've played Morrowind, but I really got into Oblivion. Right now, that wouldn't be my first Bethesda game, of course, but when I'm talking about Elder Scrolls, like, I can't give Oblivion more credit than I can. Oblivion really changed a lot. Like, I've been a huge fan of JRPGs, and for anybody who's been around on the channel long enough would know that I'm a huge fan of JRPGs. I'm just a fan of RPGs in general, but I like video games, and Oblivion was one of those, like, I can reign as like one of my top 5, just, it's up there, right? And just seeing how everybody else feels about Oblivion, because we just growing up by like as the only child essentially. So in a neighborhood where like I would talk about these games and nobody else will understand, I'm like, dude, Oblivion is fucking great and no one's playing this, dude.
You will find your own path.
Dude, it just, he looks crazy. Look at the weapons. Now, the gameplay itself has also been changed. Yep, the sigil stone. Grab that. Shut down the portal.
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
Yeah. Even the air, like, everything got a complete overhaul. Enemies as well.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
Which is correct.
Portal into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place.
The Shuddering
For a
Isles.
visit, or eternity.
Shield Gorath looks
We've
good.
leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch. We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects.
Dude,
While
oh
the original
my
game had
god.
limited dynamic shadows.
Yeah.
Now the entire world reacts naturally
I mean,
to light.
one thing to keep in mind is like games back in the day, they kind of had a theme of a color palette. I don't know if you guys probably heard that like term thrown around a lot, but a lot of games back in like the 2000s, whether we're talking about like PS2 or, well, mainly PS3, like 360, PS3, like that era of gaming, a lot of the games had like a specific color palette. Like a lot of games were like orange or very like it had a specific color. Like I don't know if that's the best way to like. I had to show like old footage of games just to give you an idea.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it!
And real tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to
Oh my god, this is what
allowing
the
us to
fuck?
share the model, rig, and textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features. You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
Damn.
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay.
Yeah, this is what I want to see. Like, how did you change gameplay?
It's UI and UX.
Oh, they even changed it. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to do the arena again.
Features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim.
I had a feeling.
It's the best of both worlds. We were able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish.
You can see some Skyrim elements as well, too.
The original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. We know it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
Yep, they added hit effects.
Third-person perspective now. The original had third person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized.
Yep.
One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue.
Oh, shit.
Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone.
Bro, Shilgarath, I love him.
We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room.
Yep.
The blind priests will deliver a scroll to
I cannot wait to do the Thieves Guild again, and which... I know I keep pausing. This is live. I'm sorry. But when it comes to... They've redone everything. Clearly, they've redone voice lines. They've redone everything. I cannot wait to jump back into the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood. Those two quest lines are honestly some of my favorite quest lines to do in an Elder Scrolls game. If anything, I believe I enjoyed them more than Skyrim's Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood quest lines. It is just something that just about Oblivion, man. It's just
chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeited.
Resist
Pay
arrest.
with your blood.
Weave? Oh, damn.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because it was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided as 2025 that people are going to want to sprint. In fact, all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch. And that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
That's making me think like, Jesus Christ, I forgot. There was a lot of things that back in the day you just did not have. Because of it, like my man's pointed out, like the disc itself, like a lot of developers, I feel like we're in the wake of remasters and remakes because of the simple fact of a lot of games cannot hold a lot of data on these discs. So now with how times are now, as we're in 2025, it doesn't even matter now. You could throw anything in a game and it doesn't matter.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini games are the mini games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great! How's it go again?
Like lockpicking.
Yep.
You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Yeah, it is.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch
The adoring fan,
the ground you walk on.
You will
which I still believe in the theory that the adoring fan is Cicero from Skyrim.
feel at home.
If you know, you know.
We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks. The Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible, and I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait. The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion remaster will be available
Today. Yes. Oh my God.
I was born.
The leaks were true. The rumors were true.
But for all these years,
we are getting one of Bethesda's best RPGs they could have graced our fucking eyes and hands with.
27th of last seed. The year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness? Here you must find your own path.
Remember the Emperor!
Find him. And close shut the jaws of
Oblivion, baby. Oh my God. Available today. And there we have it. It is going to be on Game Pass, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, PS5. Like, we get it across the board. And then they will give us a gameplay stream. This is absolutely crazy. This is wild. I'm glad to have been here. I woke up early to be able to get this video. I'm going to try to edit it up, chop it up and stuff, and try to get out to you guys with hype. When the game fully is, you know, released globally today, I'm gonna try to get a first impressions out for you guys, just checking out the new stuff. This is crazy. You know, it's gonna be a busy week, but other than that, let me know what you guys thought about Oblivion Remaster's reveal. Will you be joining in? I will be playing it on Game Pass because I do not have money at the moment to be able to get it, but I would definitely try to get a video out for you guys either later this week. Just enjoying it. Hopefully I could probably get a stream. I want to come back and streaming, try to do that for you guys as well. But let me know what you guys think about it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel for more games. Other than that, stay safe out there. It has been your host, KICTV, signing out. Peace.